I'm sorry, I just get frustrated sometimes. Melissa Harper is the prettiest girl in your class, even though she's named after an instrument. You've been giving each other the eye for about 2 weeks now. You're all set to ask her for a date when your best friend, who happens to be taller and better looking than you, confesses that he cannot sleep at night because of her. He asks your advice on the best way to ask her for a date, unaware that you two are smitten by her. Admit that I like her too, but I'm also sympathetic. Your sympathy is much appreciated, but also presents a dilemma for you and your friend. You can agree that you can both try to ask her out, or let's both ask her out. It doesn't sit comfortably with either you or your friend. You both decide that your friendship is more important than a date with Melissa. Who cares? It doesn't carry... The truth is, you end up marrying someone that you choose from 6 different girls later on. It never ends up being Melissa. It has to be one of those 6 girls when dates start being allowed. Sounds too social. Your friend has borrowed $1 from you and has been promising to pay you back for weeks. Every time you ask him for the money, he puts you off. Stop being his friend! Or have a discussion about the money. During the discussion, you tell your friend that he can... Why don't you help me with some yard work? You'll surely be a great businessman when you get older. Yeah, I see that, 'cause last time I played this game, I never got a job. I never even had a child, which is also possible in this game for your information. The work he does is worth far more than the $1, which you probably would have spent on junk food anyway. I'm gonna cut the video for a bit, 'cause my camera looks like it needs to be recharged, plus I should probably save my progress. Welcome back. Today in our physical exercises, we will learn how to break people's legs. Actually, okay. Oh, it's an actual trivia. Who founded the American Federation of Labor? I'm wondering if I should cut this out to not look like an idiot. I'ma say Samuel Gompers. You're correct. Who was the first vice president of the United States? It wasn't George Clinton. John Adams, wait. Wait, I think they forgot to add Barack Obama. Who was the first ruler to consolidate the Slavic tribes? Isn't that the leader of Orberg Jim? Which one of these scientists is credited with the discovery of oxygen? I don't know. I hate you. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? Yes. Fitzgerald. Sure, whatever. Okay, while walking around in the store with your friends, you notice that he sneaks a small item into his pocket. You ask him what he's doing, and he tells you how easy it is to shoplift, saying, they never check kids. Let's see. Steal something! Johnny, put it back! You refuse to steal and tell him that he'd better put back what he stole. You can turn him into... I don't know why I laughed so hard at that. Keep trying to convince him. It's too late. He's already a hardened criminal at age 12. He sneaks a pack of cards into your jacket pocket. While you protest, the store manager comes over to see what the commotion is about. He sees the cards sticking out of your pocket. He accuses you of shoplifting. He calls up your mother. Because you're trustworthy, Mom believes that you were framed. I've got nothing to say about that. Well, at least I'll be able to show up on Judge Judy. Okay, this episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. This is not that ridiculous. In the schoolyard, your friends are sitting around discussing something very secretively. You go over to see what is going on, and you hear one of them say something very strange. It has to do with the way you were made. Skeptical. Ask your mother for the real story. You find it difficult to believe, but you've seen Wild Kingdom enough times to know that anything is possible. You confront your mother with the information as you remember hearing it. Your choice for a leisurely topic of conversation catches Mom off guard. Later you have a nice discussion about how babies are born. She stresses the love aspect, but neglects to tell you that practicing for the real thing can be fun too. You may find this out for yourself later. I actually used to think that doing it would have been painful, but no. No one talks about how painful it is. Okay. Why is this one taking forever to load? Yes! Continue to all of them! You're in the house alone. While you're exploring the drawers, you notice a stack of Playboy magazines underneath a pile of clothing. Disinterested. Put the magazines away. Perhaps you aren't curious about women yet. That's perfectly O.K. As you get older, you may find them much more interesting. Marcus Cripple and the Tubeheads are the most popular rock group with kids your age. Anyone who likes them is in. If you don't like them or their new hit song, I Love You Blowtorch Eyes, you are a definite geek. First of all, their name is Marcus Cripple and the Tubeheads. I haven't heard such a stupid name for a band since Bowling for Soup. And second of all, their song is called I Love You Blowtorch Eyes. Just no. Okay? Anyway. Let's listen to it! You lay it gently on the table and listen to the hard-driving sounds of lead singer Marcus Cripple. I love your blowtorch eyes. When I kiss you, my heart flies. With your looks, you paralyze. Put my love on your border. I'm your biggest yearner. Blowtorch eyes. That is so beautiful. Yes, I think, though. Let's see. You've just received $25 as a present. Your mother tells you can either put it in your own piggy bank or give it to her to hold for you. Sorry, I spent it on some berries. Yeah. I'm trusting, but I'll save it for myself. Fine. Suspicious. I'll be secretly sarcastic. You don't have the self-control to spend it wisely. You're kidding me. You are only saying that because of the last event. When you run out of money and ask your mother for more to go to the movies, she said, if you would have given me the money in the first place, you would still have some left for the movies. You'll have to stay home now. You can't watch the Super Duck movie. You've just passed through the childhood phase of life. Family life is progressing very well. Dad is still the greatest hero of all time, and Mom is pretty terrific too. Physically, you're healthy. You contract the standard fare of childhood diseases, assorted sniffles, coughs, bumps, and stomach aches. Socially, this can be an awkward phase of life, especially when you hit the ripe old age of 9 or 10. Should you like girls? Should you not like girls? Decisions. All in all, you're extremely lovable. You are well-mannered and respectful of adults. I may be mistaken, but I see a little bit of a Casanova in training. By the way, a lot of people complain that it's not possible for you to choose a homosexual option. So you're pretty much forced to eventually like girls or guys if you're playing as a girl. Now, regarding your emotional and personality development, you are a remarkably trustworthy young man. Your sense of ethics and fair play are quite remarkable for a child your age. The degree to which you display aggressive types of behavior is somewhat alarming. You can be nasty and spiteful at times. You're about to enter adolescence. It is a somewhat hectic time of life. full of surprises. There will be many high highs and many low lows. With each year, you will gain responsibilities. You may also notice that people will begin to start forgiving you less for things that are previously described as mere childhood habits. You'll be expected to leave your burping and other questionable talents in the social circles where they are unanimously approved of. Your peer group. Oh yes, then there's the matter of girls. If you haven't noticed them much in this phase, watch out. They've noticed you. Hey dudes, welcome to the adolescent stage. Your stereotype of the day is brought by Lightning Manectric. Don't bother subscribing to him. He only has 4. Okay, fine, go right ahead. Welcome to adolescence. That was a bad joke! Maybe I should just get rid of that whole part. Sometimes I act really stupid, you know? Anyway, he was a bold man that first eat an oyster. Good grammar, Jonathan Swift. 1667 to 1745. Polite conversation. Dialogue 1. They actually made an article titled Polite Conversation? Whatever. Anyway. That's what an adolescent says, you know what I mean? Okay. School. There's a lot of new options in case you can't tell. I don't go to school. I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't have a job. But there is a risk option. I never bother doing it. Cause it can cause a serious decline in your stats if you go too far with it. Other times, however, you get rewarded. You decide that you would like to try out for your school's baseball team. It's your turn at bat. The pitcher looks at you, looks away, chews twice and spits. He winds up, the ball streaks towards you, and lands in the dirt. Fine, stop, yeah. You know, that was stupid. Whatever. There's... Anyway. Fine, I'll concentrate on my schoolwork. Don't tell me what to do. Is relationships. I'm going to meet someone near home. Okay. Who has the nicest sounding name? You're all pretty old-fashioned. After all, this is in the 80s. Which kind of explains why it's not possible for you to have a homosexual alter ego. Fine, I'll go out with Marion. You have chosen to meet with Marion. Her characteristics may be described as follows. She is very trustworthy, moderately gentle, not very calm, not very happy, very confident, not very attractive. So basically, she's a pile of doo-doo. You met Marion down the block. You chose what you believe to be an appropriate time and place to ask for a date. Yes for date, and Marion accepts. What did I do that for? Let's start over. You watch, it's gonna be someone worse. Not Marion. How about Anne? Anne. Okay. Anne's moderately trustworthy, very gentle, moderately happy, moderately calm, very confident, moderately attractive. Okay, a little while later, you found a new way of expressing yourself through the way you comb your hair, straight up. Your family is somewhat supportive, but every once in a while, someone can't help giggling as you walk by. Your dad makes a crack about staying away from open light sockets. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, at least Anne can support me. Okay. Tonight is Halloween. Some of your more fun-loving friends are going door to door. Some of your more mischievous friends are going out to play pranks. You must decide on which group you would like to join. You can... Sure, collect candy and lose change. You begin to make the rounds in your neighborhood when you meet up with the other kids who are playing pranks. Make casual small talk. This catches them off guard. You offer them a piece of candy or two and you each go your separate ways.